Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome to another glorious day here at the Tango Hotel. Hope you guys are having a good day. And I just wanted to jump in right here and talk about the new newsletter, the August newsletter from Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. And normally I don't do these things like this, don't jump on the news like this, but one, I kind of want to start, and two, so that's why we're doing it, and two, there's some really interesting news that I wanted to talk about today here on the channel, as well as let you guys know that the crafting video that I'm currently working on to amalgamate all the information from the forums and the live streams that has been released about the crafting system, as best to my knowledge that I can, will be out soon, and I should be working on it right now, but instead we're doing this. So let's hop right in, shall we? The August newsletter is here, and let's see what we've got. Now, I'm not going to just run through all this. We're not going to do that. What we are going to do is we're going to talk about this right here. This is the tentative date for the pre-alpha session that's coming later this year, September 17th, 2022. Now, I believe this was already announced earlier, last week or the week before in a stream. However, there is some new developments so far as that is concerned, and that is they are acknowledging that there is a risk they will need to delay the upcoming session. Now, hopefully that's not the case. That's hopefully not the case. But apparently, after integrating vinyl, they were supposed to resolve some minor bugs. And in the course of addressing those bugs, it became aware that there was some other stuff going on. I am not a dude that knows what this means. Vinyl and volumes, there was a conflict between vinyl and the volume of string-based text sent over our network, resulting in memory corruption and server instability. I know what all those words mean individually. I know what they kind of mean together. I just don't know what they mean from a technical perspective when it concerns video games. So I'll just have to trust that you guys do, and we'll just roll from there. So they've identified what the problem and the root cause is, and they're working to resolve the issue. But because of this, it might be delayed. Now, they have announced as well in this same right here that they have an internal deadline that you will hear a decision about the delay no sooner than August 30th, and that by September 3rd you will hear about it no later than September 3rd. So between August 30th and September 3rd, that is when we will hear whether or not they will be able to meet the September 17th, 2022 date. That way if it goes forward, we will be given 2 full weeks of notice before the test. I'm assuming because, people base entire things around this, like, I don't know, vacation time or video recording schedules or some such. I don't know why people would record video games for a living. It's kind of weird, isn't it? And as soon as this decision is made, an announcement will be provided on our official Discord in the PA announcement channel. So thank you for that. Very much appreciate that, guys. Keep up the good work. So far, I'm loving what I'm seeing. So now, another few things is that all of the pre-alpha session will be on a single server, which is kind of awesome because one of the things that they were talking about on some of their live streams was how laggy the game could get if you had too many people on a given server, even for their test servers, right? And if they added things like summoners and their pets, then it would cause the server to lag the hell out even more because of all the information that is flowing through it. So hopefully this will be a really good stress test for the systems that they've implemented if they happen at that time. Also, I would like to announce that, or not announce, excuse me, I would like to reiterate the fact that Carnage himself, the great, the mighty, and the powerful, has announced that he will be streaming his pre-alpha session. And I believe it's going to be for this pre-alpha session. I'm assuming, considering he said it was in September, and it's September 17th is when the thing's going to be. So I'm assuming that's what it's going to be. Don't take me on my word. It could be completely fake news. I have no idea. But that is what is out in the ether, and so that is what I'm reporting. Yes, and so let's talk about some highlights from pre-alpha. Now, unfortunately, my dudes, Tango will not be able to play the pre-alpha. As much as I would love to know life 3 days away, unfortunately, my pledge package is not so high, and I was only able to get the one that allows me access to alpha. So when alpha comes out, I will be playing it. Whether I'll be able to stream it or make videos of it, I have no idea. Who knows? I did apply to the whole streamer thing, so we'll see. But unfortunately, I will not be able to do that for pre-alpha. Now, what I will probably do is I will probably make a few videos based on footage from Carnage and others who may also be able to be streaming the pre-alpha so that I can give you a multitude of perspectives, because Co's probably going to play something, and then if we have like 2 or 3 other streamers playing things, or maybe the devs are going to throw a couple streams up for themselves, we can get different perspectives from different classes, different abilities, stuff like that, and I'll probably make a compilation video or just video talking about all those things. And so onward, my friends. So what we're going to be able to experience in the pre-alpha is thrown fast, inglorious HDRP. Sounds good. With new explorable regions, enemy distributions, camps, rare spawns, and loot. You can tell where my mind is, right? Loot. And we'll be able to play as the Dire Lord, the Rogue, the Monk, the Wizard, the Enchanter, the best class ever, the Shaman, and the newly added Cleric. I'm very excited to see how they're going to do the Cleric. The way it's described is an upfront and in-your-face kind of, directionally shielding healer kind of dealio. And the way that combat is being described, especially for healers and even casters in general, is that it's going to be more involved than just standing up, casting a spell, sitting down. That you're definitely going to want to be adding to DPS or adding to combat in ways other than just buffing, debuffing, and so on and so forth. Okay. And they've updated each class to receive substantial updates to align with our combat systems and how they have evolved. I'm not being redundant at all, I swear. And you will be able to choose among humans, dwarves, elves, gnomes, halfling, and ogres. Unfortunately, the most amazing race, the Darkmere, are not available to play. It is unfortunate, I know. But the Pantheon gods, as they are, have not blessed us or graced us with such a thing yet. So, and you will be able to explore how our newly defined base attributes and growth rates alter the feel of class play between them. Now, what I'm hoping this means is that they have basically tweaked how you level up, or how fast you level up, how easy or hard the world is and grouping and soloing is, and that they're still tweaking, and that way we can learn from experience and figure out what the hell's going on in the game. And it sounds pretty good. You'll also be able to grab a mining pick and hunt down rare ores, or probably as well learn to smelt and refine them into metals. Hopefully, and now maybe this is, I don't know if there was any crafting in the pre-alphas before. What I am hoping is that this will be the template for the rest of the crafting systems, and I hope that everything that Neffel has talked about in his streams that I've been listening to religiously for like almost 2 weeks straight is in the pre-alpha, and I can't wait to see it. I'm a big fan of crafting. Not the biggest crafter myself, but I do like it as like a side gig kind of deal. Role play. Most games are horrible at it, so we'll just have to see how that rolls. And then they will have weapon techniques apparently, and hopefully it will be on most or all weapons and all classes in the game. From the combat update stream, I believe weapons themselves have combat techniques based on your skill with them. And so hopefully they'll have every weapon in the game have them and I believe every class will have them based on whatever their class and weapon they're using is, I think. And all the VIPs and your fellows will be on a single server as stated before. So hopefully it'll be a good stress test. The rest of this is just a roadmap to alpha. Also, there is one last thing I would like to talk about before we head on out of here and give the good old salute. And that is that the Scar, the Darkmere, the greatest ever, and the Archive are going to be the focus of new character development pipeline, which means we'll be getting updates. Yay! We've already got lore, and we've seen concept art. I believe we've seen the Archive on stream, but I can't wait for Darkmere. One of the biggest reasons is the Ixar were one of my favorite races in EverQuest, and I absolutely love that type of race where they're noble yet not good. Or goody two-shoes, but they're not directly evil either, although the Ixar were. But they're also aquatic-based, which I really, really liked. And it gave them this kind of ethereal feel, you know what I'm saying? Or unearthly feel, I guess is the best way to say it. Unhuman. Whereas a lot of the other races, they're just kind of different variations on what a human is, right? Even especially the elves, the dark elves, even ogres, even kind of trolls, right? Because, they're just bigger and green. That's all. The Ixar are literally freaking lizards, and the Darkmere are literally freaking mermaids. Technically, semi-human-ish. That's why it's one of the reasons I'm interested in the gnome. Even the Archive has bonded things of energy, which is kind of cool. So hopefully we can get some more information on that in some upcoming streams. That would be awesome. And on that note, my friends, it has been a pleasure and an honor. And thank you for being here. Hopefully we'll see that crafting video soon, and I'll get to work on that. So, my dudes, my bros, my homies. Good to see you, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.